Yeah, don't forget any of your stuff.
Okay, Ms. Housefeld, you're back. I see Isaac Flores is here with Mr. Vukovic. Was there someone in the breakout room? No. Okay, sounds good. Okay, Mr. Vukovic, are you ready to proceed? Mr. Vukovic, can you hear me? Ms. Housefeld, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, something must be going on with Mr. Vukovic because he can't hear us. Okay, and then was there someone that didn't have counsel? Who was it? Okay, Mr. Williams. Okay. Mr. Williams, can you come up there, please?
Just stand right here.
We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Monta Williams. I have file number 20-02896 ST, counsel appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Erin Housefield on behalf of the people.
Okay, and Mr. Williams, you do not have an attorney, that's correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You met privately with the prosecutor on this matter. You're here for a driving while license is suspended. Was their offer extended at all?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. I've had a chance to speak with Mr. Williams and offered to have him plead guilty to an added count 2 of no operator's license in possession. In consideration for that plea, the people would dismiss count 1. It's my understanding based on our conversation and his understanding of the penalties that he does wish to accept that offer at this time.
Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am.
You raise your right hand. That's right. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury.
Yes, ma'am.
Put your hand down. So you're here for a driving while license is suspended. You have the right to be represented by counsel. You were not appointed court-appointed counsel in this matter, but you have the right to hire an attorney to represent you. You are proceeding without attorney today. You have the right to proceed to a trial, and you have the right to have a jury trial. And at the time of jury trial, you have the right to have the prosecution bring sufficient evidence to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
If you plead guilty to the amended count of no ops in possession, or the added count of no ops in possession, you would have to waive your right to have a trial of any kind. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
So that means you'll never have an opportunity to cross-examine or question any of the witnesses that the prosecutor intended to call. You'll never have an opportunity to call your own witnesses to further any defense you may have. And then you'll never have an opportunity to remain silent and not have silence be used to prove your guilt. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody made any promises to you to get you to waive your right to plead guilty today?
No, ma'am.
They might threaten you. you're pleading guilty because you believe you are guilty.
Yes, ma'am.
As to the added count 2 of no ops in possession, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay, on or about September 23rd, 2020, at approximately 7:25 in the morning, were you in the area of northbound Martin Luther King Boulevard and Grand River Avenue?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that in the city of Lansing, Ingham County?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you operating a motor vehicle at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and did you have a valid driver's license or a license in your possession?
No, ma'am.
Is that a no?
No, ma'am, I didn't have.
Okay. You knew your license was invalid when you were driving? Did you know your license was invalid when you?
No, I didn't know it at that time.
Okay, but do you now have a valid license?
No, ma'am.
Any additional questions, Ms. Housefield?
No, Your Honor, thank you. The people are satisfied with factual basis.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. I find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. It's going to be $200. When can you make payment on that?
Next Friday or even before. I think that'd be the 19th, I think.
Well, next Friday, well, this week Friday is the 5th. Next Friday is the 12th.
No, the 12th, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Are you gonna pay in person or do you need to know how to pay online?
No, I'm gonna just go and pay it to get everything clear to get, you know.
Okay, you can either come up here and pay in person or you can pay it online. Unless you have any questions for me, you're all set, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, you guys. Thank you for ever. Have a good day.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
Bukovic.
ma'am.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Wakefield, we put you on mute because I'm doing another proceeding. I'll call your name when I want you to unmute yourself, okay? Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Isaac Flores and file number 21-02338 SM. Council appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Aaron Housefield on behalf of the people.
Thank you, Your Honor. Andrew Vukovic on behalf of Isaac Flores, who is present on the call.
Okay, today's the date that was set for retrial. We will hear back in September. There was an offer for the defendant to plead guilty with a killer brew of no upfront jail. How are we proceeding at this time?
Your
That's still the
Honor,
offer, Ms.
go ahead.
Is that still the offer, Ms. Housefield?
Yes, Your Honor. The offer was to plead guilty to an added count 2 of disorderly jostling, if that's what the record reflects, pursuant to 750.1671L. Maximum penalties on that are 90 days and or $500. The people would agree to a killabrew of no upfront jail. And in consideration for that plea, the people would move to dismiss count 1. There's also, the people would be seeking a stipulated restitution amount, Your Honor, of $3,567.80.
Okay, yes, no, that was not the information I had here. So I have here that he offers to plead guilty to added count 2 of disorderly jostling with a stipulated restitution amount $3,567.80. Killabrew to no upfront jail. Mr. Vukovic, is that a complete and accurate understanding of the offer?
Yes, Your Honor. So I've received all the information regarding the restitution from the prosecutor's office. The actual offer for the added count 2, I think may have been made to my client personally before he retained me. So as far as the existing offer, I'm just sort of looking at that this morning for the first time. I did not see that in September, but everything seems to be on the up and up. I would just, as far as proceeding further today, I'd like a chance to discuss the offer with my client and go through the ins and outs prior to making the decision.
Okay, so would you like us to set this for a plea date so you can have an opportunity to discuss this further with Mr. Flores?
That'd be fine, Your Honor.
Okay.
November 8th
November 8th at
at
9:30 a.m. work for you?
I am just returning from vacation on the 8th. Did you say 9:30 or 8:30?
Yes.
9:30. 9:30 I can make work, yes.
Okay, sounds good. Any additional matters for the record?
Will that plea be via Zoom, Your Honor?
That's correct.
Thank you. Nothing for the people.
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor.
Thank you. We'll see you on November 8th. You're all set
Thank
to stay,
you.
Mr. Flores. Thank you.
Thank you.
Who recently joined me from an iPhone? Can you unmute your device, please?
Sorry, Sherry Ben.
Okay, Sherry Ben, we can see the ceiling, but we cannot see you.
Okay. Hello?
Okay, are you Sherry Ben?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ms. Donnelly, is that your client?
Yes, Your Honor, and I do need a breakout room with her.
Okay, just a moment.
Thank you.
Join.
Okay, Mr. Wakefield, can you unmute your device, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Ms. Wakefield, did you retain an attorney?
No, I have not.
Okay. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Laverne Wakefield, file number 21-02752. SM, council appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Erin Housefield on behalf of the people.
Okay, Mr. Wakefield, you were not appointed court-appointed counsel because you're not indigent. The court did adjourn this matter so that you can have an opportunity to retain counsel. You were here back on the 18th, and you requested to plead guilty. There was with a sentencing agreement. However, since then, the court has been provided information that you have violated your bond conditions. And so I have here a police report. And it alleges that on October 17, 2021, you violated or allegedly violated the conditions of your release from jail by having direct or indirect communication with a Trinity Wakefield and a Laverne Wakefield III. Additionally, it's alleged that your GPS tether was within the exclusion zone of the area that you were told not to be within. So you have the right to have a contested hearing on that bond violation. You have the right to be represented by an attorney for that hearing. If you are found to be in violation, sir, your bond will be revoked and you'll be or could be sentenced to a term of jail time. You also can be sentenced to sanctions for contempt of court with a maximum penalty of 93 days and or $7,500 in fines. You understand that?
Yes, I do. Could I explain that? I was just trying to drop off.
No.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
you can't explain anything. We're not having a hearing at this point. My question to you is, after being advised of your rights and the possible repercussions, do you want to have your contested hearing? Do you want to plead guilty to the violation, or do you want to plead not guilty?
I'd want to have a hearing so I could at least explain what
Okay.
happened.
Thank you. We can set this matter for a hearing. Okay, Ms. Housewell, did you get a copy of this report?
Your Honor, I did not get a copy. I was made aware of the 1017 alleged violation by a CPS worker that's involved with the family. I was not aware of the exclusion zone violation.
Okay, yes, it's from the same report. If you didn't get a report, that would make sense why you were not made aware. We'll make sure you have that. We're gonna go ahead and set this for a contempt hearing on November 15th at 10 o'clock in the morning.
And will that be in person, Your Honor, or via Zoom?
That will be in person.
Thank you.
And so because of that, sir, your pretrial that was scheduled for today, we're gonna reset that to that same date and time, okay?
All right.
You need to appear in person, okay, sir?
Okay. And all right.
Do you have any questions today?
Like, should I get a report from the tether place, or will you guys have that? Or I mean, how should I?
We do have a copy of the report, the police report. What's
No,
your
I'm talking
email?
about, like, because you said that I I exceeded the restricted area because I had got a phone call that morning.
Okay, sir. What I don't want you to give me any information about the alleged incident, because this is not the time for your hearing, and anything you say can and will be used against you, okay?
Okay, should I get a copy or a map printed out from the tether place?
That's up to you. You're representing yourself. You have to make that determination. I'm not going to advise you as to how you should formulate your defense. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, any other questions for the court?
No, ma'am.
Okay, we'll see you in person on the 15th.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Ms. Donnelly, are you ready with Ms. Ben?
I am, Your Honor.
We're on the record in the matters of the people of the state of Michigan versus Sherry Chanel Ben. I have file numbers 21-02211, 21-02564, 21-02565. Council appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Erin Housefield on behalf of the people.
An Assistant Public Defender, Sarah Donnelly, on behalf of the defendant, Sherry Ben, who is appearing separately by Zoom.
Today's the date and time set for pre-trial. We were here last week, or a few weeks ago. There was no offer. Has there been an offer extended at this point?
There has, Your Honor. Thank you. In file 21-02211 SM, the people would move to reduce this ticket to a civil infraction litter. There is restitution that will be sought. The amount at this time is unknown. I did advise Ms. Donnelly of that this morning. So I offered to reduce the ticket and have the matter set for a restitution hearing. If the court and Ms. Donnelly would be agreeable to 30 days or so. And then in files 2102564 and 565 SM, the defendant has provided proof of the license and vaccination. So the people are moving to dismiss both of those files outright.
Ms. Donnelly, that's a complete and accurate understanding of the plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Housewell, what's the maximum penalty on litter?
Your Honor, I believe it's just the civil infraction fine. And I apologize, I don't know what the court has that set as.
Okay, we don't have it set, so it will be set by statute. That's not.
Oh, my apologies. I can look that up, Your Honor.
Okay, I see the violation. Of the litter, it says a fine of not more than $800. If I'm at the right.
I can't imagine that it is, Your Honor.
Okay, I only have MCL 324.8905A, but it's under a different statute. I'm gonna need that.
There's a list of state civil infractions, Your Honor. My apologies. I'm just looking to find it now. Your Honor, pursuant to MCL 600.27, which is the sanctions for state civil infractions, subsection 3 indicates that the cost shall not exceed $500 or be less than 9. And it appears to give discretion to the court in setting that amount. Additionally, Your Honor, the court may order the defendant to pay a judicial system assessment of $10.
You said MCL 627.27?
600.8827, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, and Ms. Donnelly, you discussed this with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
And she wished to accept this offer today?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Ben, can you unmute your device?
Yes, ma'am.
And the offer was for you to accept responsibility to the reduced civil infraction of littering. Did you want to accept that, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, there's also going to be restitution being sought. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Hello?
Are you still there? Okay, it went
Yes,
black
ma'am.
for a minute. Okay.
Oh, because I had my phone to the
Okay.
ear. I couldn't hear you.
Okay, very good. So you're gonna accept responsibility to the littering. The court's gonna issue a fine of $100. When can you pay that?
On the 3rd.
Okay, the 3rd of this month, which is Wednesday?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll note here, you'll make payment on November 3rd. We're gonna set this matter for a restitution hearing. That's gonna be Monday, December 6th at 9:30, okay?
So do I come down there and make the payment, ma'am?
You can come make the payment online, or you can come and make it in person. It's up to you.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, did you hear the date for your restitution hearing?
The 6th.
That is correct. Do you have any questions today?
No, ma'am.
Okay, the other count will be dismissed by motion of the prosecution. Any additional matters for the record?
Just to clarify, Your Honor, will that restitution hearing be held in person or via Zoom?
Via Zoom,
Thank you, Your Honor.
no problem.
Nothing further from defense. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
We'll see you on the 6th, Ms. Ben.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Following us.
Zoom, right?
Oh, this was a show cause. Okay, good morning, ma'am. Can you unmute your device? What's your name?
Erica Carasalis.
Thank you. Mr. Keithy, did you need to speak with her?
I will, Your Honor. I wanted to have a quick word with Ms. Housefield if I could.
Okay. Mr. Carasalis, it looks like we still need your fingerprints.
Fingerprints for, I'm confused right now.
Well, but you were supposed to get fingerprinted for this charge. So there's still an outstanding order for fingerprints.
Yeah, no one told me that, but my fingerprints should be in the system. They've been in the system since 2004.
Okay, we need updated fingerprints.
Okay, then I can do that tomorrow on my day off, but I was never notified of that.
Okay, sounds good. I'll note here that you'll do that tomorrow. Mr. Keithley, we'll put you and Miss Housefield in a breakout room. Ms. Housefield is in room 2.
And Your Honor, may Ms. Shinzing be placed in that room with us, please?
She's already in there as well.
Thank you.
No problem.
Your Honor, it did not add me to the breakout room.
You're already there, so you won't get an alert. You just have to go back to breakout room because you were already in that room.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, they gave us.
Pretty good.
Sorry,
Pretty good.
wrong.
How are you?
Hi, Your Honor. Your Honor, so my lawyer was given the wrong Zoom information.
Okay, can you start your video, please?
Yeah, Your Honor, my lawyer was given the wrong Zoom information. We were given the information for Judge
Okay,
Buchanan.
I just want you to start your video. I can't see you.
I don't know how. Hold on. It says stop video. Oh, my thing's blocked. Here you go. Here you go.
Okay, there you go.
So my lawyer was given the wrong Zoom information, so I got to call him and get him the right ID. We were given the ID for Judge Buchanan.
Okay. What's
So
your
can I
name?
call him real quick? Yeah, I'm Andrew McCurney with McCurney Asphalt.
Okay, yeah, you can call him.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I'll put my stuff on mute.
No problem. I'm gonna put you on mute.
Thank you.
No problem. You don't have an appearance. He has an attorney. I need a vacation.
Me too. There's nothing in JIS either.
For what?
Any sort of appearance.
Oh, okay. You're about to go on vacation. You're about to get out here and hunt. That's what you use your vacation days for. That sounds like work to me, though.
I'll tell you what.
And it's cold. Exactly. Miserable. It was like real winter today.
Yeah.
I got on a sweater.
Not even close.
You definitely have on a wool coat today.
Okay, but it's not.
That's real winter. That's winter coat. Mr. Simmons had on a real wool coat today and a turtleneck sweater.
And a turtleneck.
Yep.
Guys, we're 20 today.
Hunting's not work.
It sounds like it. Anytime I gotta be outside in the cold looking for anything,
It's harvesting that beer.
it's work.
That's the work.
Mrs. Cray, do you go hunting or just your husband?
My husband does. He wants me to go with him, but I do not like to be cold.
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like to be cold.
Okay.
I don't want to just sit there and wait for an animal to go.
That sounds like work to me.
Yeah.
Hey, did you get the proper Zoom information?
want me to send it to her?
Mrs. Houseville, we're gonna be sending you a copy of a filing from Mr. Hamade.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, are we ready on Ms. Carazales, or did you need to speak to her, Mr. Beasley?
I'm ready to go on Ms. Carazales. Ms. Carazales, I'll contact you after we're done with.
Okay.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Erica Olivia Carazales, file number 21-02113 SM. Council appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Erin Housefield on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Keithley, Assistant Public Defender, appearing on behalf of Erica Carazales, who is present via Zoom.
Okay, today's the date that was set for a pretrial. How do you want to proceed on this?
Thank you, Your Honor. There has been no offer extended at this time, and we'd be asking that this matter be set for final pretrial and trial.
Okay. Trial, and then the pre-trial will be the week after. I mean, the trial will be. We can do November 15th. Final pre-trial for final. When's the final pre-trial? Do you do that? Final pre-trial for the November 15th?
Yes, and then the next week.
Okay. We'll do final pre-trial November 15th. That'll be at 8 o'clock in the morning. That's in person, okay?
Okay.
And then the jury trial will be the following week, which is the 22nd. Wait, Mr. Keeley, I can't remember. Was those conflict dates for you?
Those dates will work fine for me, Your Honor.
Okay. November 22nd at 8 a.m. for trial, okay? Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the people. Thank you.
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. You're all set for today, Ms. Carazales.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. I see Lee Scott Shipman.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, which matter are you here for? Is that the pretrial?
Dog at large, yep.
Okay, thank you. Do you have an attorney?
Yes.
I represent Ms. Scott Shipman, Your Honor. Could I be placed in a breakout room with her?
Okay, just a moment. Who's in the jail? Ma'am?
Ashley Allen. Ashley Allen.
Okay. Who represents Ms. Allen?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you need to speak to her privately?
First, I need to speak with Ms. Housefield.
Okay, Mr. Keithley, you're already in room 2. I'm gonna put Lee in room 2. And then I'm gonna move Ms. Housefield to room 1 with Ms. Donnelly.
And could you also move Ms. Shinzing, Your Honor?
Yes, you're all set. Mr. McCurney, that wasn't for you. Your audio is started. It's for the person whose audio didn't start.
All right.
I see, is it D. Beckwith?
Yes, Your Honor, Dirk Beckwith. I'm here on behalf of McCurney Asphalt.
Okay, did you file an appearance? Because we don't have one.
I did not. I found out over the weekend, one of the attorneys in our Lansing office had a conflict, so I got involved on behalf of the defendant.
Okay, yeah, we actually don't have an appearance from anyone, but what we'll do is when the prosecutor is available, we'll see if you all can speak privately.
That would be awesome, Your Honor.
No problem. Okay, Ms. Donnelly, did you need to speak with your client?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, who just joined me from the Revel 5G? Ma'am, what's your name?
Marcelia Long.
Okay, that's not on my docket.
Yes, 10:30.
Okay, can you rename her, please? Okay, I'm going to put, I'm trying to see where is Miss Donnelly. Miss Donnelly, let me move you to room 3.
Okay.
And then I'll put your client in room 3. I'm not sure where Miss Housefeld is, so why she's not come back yet. Okay, and Mr. Keithley, are you ready to proceed?
I am, Your Honor.
We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Lee Catherine Scott Shipman, file number 21-02337 SM. Appearances, please.
Victoria Shinzing on behalf of the people practicing under MCR 8120.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Keithley, Assistant Public Defender, appearing on behalf of Ms. Scott Shipman, who is present via Zoom today.
Thank you. Today's the date that was set for pre-trial. Was there an offer extended at all, Ms. Shinzing?
It was my understanding that we had to make sure that he had to talk to his client first, but no, at this point, there was no offer.
Okay. Mr. Keithley, how do you want to proceed?
Thank you, Your Honor. We are actually sort of looking at a prospective offer in this matter. No official offer has been extended. We would be asking for a 30-day adjournment of this matter. And at that time, I anticipate it will resolve.
Sounds good. Can I have a new date, please?
December 6th at 9:30.
December 6th at 9:30. Any additional matters for the record?
Not from the people, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. You're all set for today, Ms. Scott Shipman.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Ms. Household, we have Mr. Beckwith here on behalf of McCurney. I can put him in your breakout room so you can have a private discussion.
Thank you. Would you also have Ms. Shinzing?
Of course. Let me see here though. Are you all both still, you all are both still in room 1?
Thank you.
No problem. Okay. And you said 10:30 was who? Oh, Marcelo Long.
Yep.
Ms. Long, do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Okay. When the prosecutor is available, we'll see if she can meet with you privately. Did you request court-appointed counsel?
I did.
Okay, Ms. Donnelly, do you know why she didn't get court-appointed counsel?
She was denied based on financial status.
Thank you.
Your Honor, would it be possible to have Mr. McCurney brought into the breakout room with us?
Yes, no problem.
Thank you.
Yeah, room 1. Okay, Ms. Donnelly, are you ready with your client?
I am, Your Honor.
We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Ashley Ann Allen, file number 19-02067. Council appearance.
Victoria Shinzing on behalf of the people, under MCR 8120.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Ashley Allen, who is appearing separately from Bingham County Jail.
Thank you. Today's the date set for pretrial. How are we proceeding on this?
Your
It's
Honor,
my
this, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Ms. Fitch.
Sorry.
You're good.
It's my understanding that Ms. Allen will be pleading.
Is there an offer?
Yes, they said we're adding account 2 of retail fraud third, which is 750.3564, 93 days in or $500, and then moving to dismiss count 1, and then there's no restitution.
Okay, and Ms. Donnelly, that's a complete and accurate understanding?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Allen, you heard the plea that was offered. It's for you to plead to add account 2 of retail fraud in the 3rd degree with no restitution. Did you want to accept that offer today?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You can put your hand down. Ms. Allen, you have the right to be represented by an attorney, and Ms. Donnelly is representing you today. You have the right to proceed to a jury trial in this matter. You have the right to have the prosecutor prove each element of the charge against you. They have to prove each element beyond a reasonable doubt. If you want to plead guilty to the added count 2 of retail fraud, you would have to waive your right to have a trial of any kind. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you want to waive that right here today?
Yes, ma'am.
So that means you'll never have an opportunity to cross-examine or question any of the witnesses that they intended to call. You'll never have an opportunity to call your own witnesses to further any defense you may have. You won't have an opportunity to present any evidence to your defense, and you won't have the opportunity to remain silent at trial and not have silence be used to prove your guilt. You understand those rights that you would be giving up today?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anybody made any promises to you to get you to waive your rights?
No, ma'am.
Is anybody threatening you in any way to get you to waive your rights?
No, ma'am.
Are you currently on probation or parole?
I'm on probation right now.
Out of what court?
I believe it's 54.
Okay, did you discuss how, if this guilty plea could impact your probation status with your attorney?
No, ma'am.
Okay, because a guilty or a criminal conviction could cause there to be a violation of your probation status. This incident is from 2019, so that may not be the case. But that's still something you should discuss with your attorney if you would like.
No, ma'am, I'm okay. I understand.
Okay. You understand that a guilty plea will also may require you to report this conviction to your current employer or on future job applications. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. As to the added count 2 of retail fraud in the 3rd degree, how do you plead?
I plead guilty, ma'am.
Can I have a factual basis, please?
Thank you, Your Honor. All right, Ms. Allen, on January 4th of 2019, were you at the Meyer store at 6200 South Pennsylvania Avenue in the city of Lansing, Ingham County, state of Michigan?
Yes, ma'am.
And at that time, was the Meyer open to the public?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and while you were at the store, did you steal property, merchandise of the store that was offered for a sale at a price of above $200, a total of above $200, but less than $1,000?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and at that time you did, the Meyer stopped you and recovered the merchandise, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Your Honor, I have no further questions.
Ms. Household, did you have any questions? I'm sorry, Ms. Shinsing, did you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. Find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. Is there any objection to immediate sentencing? I'm assuming because there's minors, there's no objection.
No objection from defense, Your Honor.
No objection from the people.
Thank you. Ms. Donnelly, did you want to address the court?
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Allen is currently being held on a probation violation. So she will not be able to see, I believe it is Judge Dragonchuck until, was it November 15th, Ms. Allen?
November 8th.
November 8th. So she's not employed. She got transferred here from Eaton County. So with that in mind, Your Honor, I would just consider, please consider that when setting the fines. Thank you.
How long has she been in custody?
14 days, ma'am.
So I'm assuming you were in custody when you were arraigned on this matter on the 21st of October?
Yes, ma'am.
That's when records show that she was released from Eaton on the 20th. So yes, she came here 20th, 21st.
Okay, sounds good. I will enter a sentence of credit time served. There is a $75 crime victim rights and $50 state minimum cost that will be assessed, and we'll refer that to collections, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record?
None from the
No,
people.
Your Honor.
You're all set, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I'm done, Trey. You want me to let it clear?
Okay, are we ready on Mr. McCurney's matter?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus McCurney Asphalt and Sealing, file number 21-02312 ST. Council appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Aaron Housefield on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Dirk Beckwith appearing on behalf of McCurney Asphalt. I will also, for the information of the court, later today file an appearance.
Thank you. Today's the date that was set for a pretrial on an improper registration matter. How do we want to proceed on this, Ms. Housefield?
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, the people are not in possession of the file from the Michigan State Police. It has been requested but not yet received. I understand from speaking with Mr. Beckwith this morning that his client appears to be in compliance and we would be seeking some type of resolution, but until I have the opportunity to thoroughly look over the file, Your Honor, I don't feel that it's appropriate to make an offer at this time. So the people would be seeking a very brief adjournment so that I might get that file and continue conversations with Mr. Beckwith.
That is correct, Your Honor. We have no opposition to an adjournment to give the prosecutor an opportunity to review whatever file there may be.
Okay, we'll set it out for a couple of weeks. November 15th work for you? At what time? At 10. At 10 a.m.?
Actually, I happen to be a deer hunter, Your Honor, and I'm hopeful to be up in the Upper Peninsula at that time. Can we do it the following week?
We can do the 22nd at 9:30. 22nd at 9:30?
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the people, thank you.
Nothing on behalf of the defendant.
Thank you. Have a good one. We'll see you on the 22nd.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see. Okay, and Ms. Long does not have counsel. So can I put her in a private meeting room with you?
Yes, with both of us, please.
Yes, I think you both are already in the room, so I'll just add her to that room.
Thank you.
No problem. Mr. Abbott, what do we owe the pleasure of your appearance here?
Good morning, Your Honor. On my schedule, I'm here for a sentencing for Nathan Ballard.
Okay, let's see if this is Mr. Ballard here, who has not started his audio. Can you hear me, Mr. Ballard? Nod your head. Or if that is Mr. Ballard. Sir, can you hear me? No. Whoever this is has not started their audio.
Hello, this is John Abbott. I see. Yeah. Is in the bottom. Your Honor.
Yes.
I can't, he can't seem to make the audio work on his phone. I could have him call
Okay,
in.
we can reset it and he can come in person.
Okay.
On next week, Judge.
Yes, please.
November 8th. and 11th.
November 8th at 11?
Let's see.
Wait, do we have a trial scheduled for next week? We'll move it up earlier than that, please.
That'll be fine, Your Honor.
We're gonna move it up earlier. We have a trial, so I would like to be able to be done with this before 11.
Okay.
Can we do 10:30? We'll do 10:30.
10:30 next Monday.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set.
Okay.
You might want to call him and let him know.
I will. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, are we ready with Ms. Long?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Aaron Housefield, on behalf of the people, adding an appearance on this file.
Oh, wait, I didn't call the actual case yet.
Oh,
I think I
my
just-
apologies, Your Honor.
Did I put the note in the right file? I did, okay. This is his sentencing file, that's why. Okay. Mr. Ballard is still there, so let me. Okay, he couldn't get his audio to work, so he'll be reset. Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Marcella Diane Long. This is file number 21-02770 SM. Council appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Erin Housefield on behalf of the people.
Ms. Long, can you unmute your phone, please? Okay, and you're proceeding without counsel. Can you state your name, please, ma'am?
Marcelia Diane Long.
Okay, thank you. Today's the date that was set for a pretrial. Ms. Houseville, how are we proceeding on this one?
Thank you, Your Honor. I have had the opportunity to speak with Ms. Long in a breakout room, explain to her what the charges are, and that she has the option to either enter a plea, ask for an adjournment to have time to speak with counsel, or determine if that would be the best outcome, or to have the matter set for a trial, either bench or jury. After discussing the matter with Ms. Long and answering a number of her questions, she has elected to enter a plea at this time. She is going to plead no contest to count 1, the dog bite. In consideration for that plea, Your Honor, the people are moving to dismiss count the dog at large. And I have just moments ago sent to Mr. Bigelow a copy of the Ingham County Animal Control Police report for use during the no contest plea this morning.
Okay, so the plea is for offers for the plea no contest to count 1, and you'll dismiss count 2.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Is there any restitution?
Your Honor, at this time, I do not know. I would ask, because there is a victim in this matter, that if the court accepts the plea, that this matter be set for sentencing and a possible restitution hearing. Certainly, I will have the opportunity to determine any restitution amount in the interim.
Okay, and Ms. Long, you heard the offer there?
Yes.
Okay, so again, this is a criminal proceeding. You're proceeding without counsel. Ma'am, did you want an opportunity to go and hire an attorney or maybe have a consultation with an attorney before you proceed on this?
No.
Okay, and I recognize that the offer is for you to plead no contest. The court would need a reason for that, and I'm assuming it's because of possible civil liability.
My apologies, Your Honor. I did mean to indicate that, yes, in speaking with Ms. Long, she indicated that there may be a potential for civil liability and asked if the people would consider a no contest plea under that basis.
And that's correct, Ms. Long?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down, ma'am. Ma'am, you have the right to be represented by an attorney, and again, you were denied court-appointed counsel because of your lack of indigency, but you do have the right to retain or hire an attorney to represent you during this criminal proceeding. You have the right to proceed to a jury trial in this matter, and at the time of jury trial, you have the right to have the prosecution bring sufficient evidence to prove each element of the charges against you. They need to prove each element beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You have the right to cross-examine or question any of the witnesses they intended to call. You have the right to call your own witnesses and present evidence to further any defense you may have. And you have the right to remain silent at trial and not have silence be used to prove your guilt. You understand those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
In order to enter a no contest plea, you would have to give up all of those rights. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Has anybody made any promises to you to get you to waive all of those rights here today?
No.
Is anybody threatening you to get you to waive your rights?
No.
Okay. And the reason that you're requesting a no contest plea, ma'am, again, is because of possible civil liability. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, I have here a report from the Ingham County Animal Control and Shelter. Ma'am, as to the count 1 of dog bite, how do you plead?
No contest.
Thank you. This report, it has a complaint number of 2021-42747. States that the area of 2023 Devonshire Ave in Lansing, Michigan, which is in the city of Lansing, Ingham County, that animal control officers reported to that area. They spoke with a victim, Marcy Stark, who stated she was in her fenced backyard with her dog when the offending dog owner was walking southbound on Devonshire past her house. The victim said the owner's leash snapped and the offending dog jumped her fence into her yard. The victim stated she tried to get the dog and the offending dog, her dog and the offending dog bit her left leg and latched on. The victim said she barrel rolled with the dog biting her left hand, and the dog landed on top of her, still biting her hand. The victim said the offending dog owner jumped the fence and was able to get his dog.
Your Honor, I'll direct the court to page 2 of 3, where it indicates that the Ingham County Animal Control made a determination that the animal owner was Ms. Marcella Long. I will state for purposes of clarity that the dog was being walked by someone else, which is referenced to the him in the report.
Okay, thank you for the clarification. I see here on page 2 of 3 of the report, lists the animal dog owner as a Marcella Diane Long. It says that on 6/12/21, Animal Control received a tip from the victim stating that the neighbor saw the suspect grab the dog by its neck and shove it into a turquoise car on the day of the incident. The victim said that the neighbor saw the driver in the same car at either 2313 or 2317 Alpha. Animal Control followed up on Alpha Street and observed a silver car at 2317 and a turquoise car at 2313. Officers spoke with the resident at 2313 who said she did not have dogs. Officers said they initially had no contact at 2307 Alpha Street, but did observe a turquoise Malibu in the driveway and heard a dog barking inside the home. A short time later, the dog owner exited her house and was identified herself as Marcella Long. Ms. Long admitted that she was aware of the incident that occurred on June 6, 2021. Ms. Long stated that her friend had been walking the dog Cairo. Any additional factual basis?
No, Your Honor, thank you. The people are satisfied.
Okay, the court is also satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept the no contest plea. I find it to be appropriate due to the potential of civil liability. I find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. This matter is going to be set for sentencing and possible restitution hearing.
Typical probation types.
No.
Do the 22nd at 11.
We can do November 22nd at 11.
Thank you, Your Honor. The parties, I spoke with Ms. Long in the breakout room. The parties would both consent to this hearing by Zoom if the court would allow.
Okay, ma'am, is that correct, Ms. Long?
Yes.
Okay, your sentencing will be via Zoom on November 22nd at 11 o'clock in the morning. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the people, thank you.
You're all set, Ms. Long. We'll see you on the 22nd.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
I can leave now?
Yes, ma'am, you're free to go.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, please. We don't have anything else until 1:30.
Your Honor, did the court bench warrant Mr. Kuykendall?
We did.
Okay, thank you.